Did you know that there is a vitamin that can bring big improvements to your life? But how can a vitamin offer so many benefits? According to a study done at the Newcastle College, England, doctors are slow to identify and treat the deficiency of this vitamin, and it ends up harming people's health. Do you know what vitamin we are talking about? Vitamin D. This vitamin is actually a hormone and a very important one to your health. Have you ever done a test to know how your vitamin D levels are? It can be obtained through sun exposure or food. Did you know that the lack of vitamin D can cause a lot of complications? Many people believe that vitamin D is only necessary for the bone tissues, but that's not true. Vitamin D also influences the immune system, is great to prevent metabolic syndrome, chronic inflammations, and infections. It also works on the treatment of autoimmune diseases and on the cellular differentiation process, such as the many types of cancer, etc. And according to this study done by the British College, 50% of English people have vitamin D deficiency, which favors the development of many diseases. This deficiency can be even bigger in dark-skinned people because of the high concentration of melanin, which is able to dissipate 99.9% of the UV radiation absorbed by the skin and hinders the vitamin D synthesis. Elders are also in the group of people who need to pay attention to vitamin D deficiency. A medium-aged person with light skin, when exposed to the midday sun for 20 minutes, produces around 2,000 units of vitamin D. An older person takes 2 to 10 times more time to produce this same amount. Did you know that? Besides that, if you use a sunscreen with SPF 15 or higher, it will reduce by 99% your natural vitamin D production. Many people can argue that since they have a good diet, they don't need to worry about vitamin D. But the truth is, it doesn't matter because 90% of all vitamin D found in your body is produced directly by it from sun exposure. And that's the reason this problem is usually more serious in places that are distant from the equator line, since the sun doesn't shine with the same intensity and frequency in those places. And for children, did you know that babies are born having a vitamin D stock? It is enough for them to be away from the sun for 2 months. Amazing, isn't it? However, after this period, it is important to take your baby on walks for at least 5 minutes around the midday sun so your child can get all the vitamins needed to grow up. According to the British study, under 25 nanomole per liter of vitamin D indicates a deficiency of this vitamin, while 25 to 50 nanomole per liter is insufficient. The ideal is above 75 nanomole per liter. It is worth it to remember that people under 50 are under a higher risk of mortality and have bigger risks of heart diseases, heart attack, type 2 diabetes, rectal colon cancer, third most common, and women also have a risk of breast cancer. Besides that, another study suggests that vitamin D deficiency doubles the risk of Alzheimer's and other degenerative diseases. Still, according to this study, to improve your vitamin D levels, it is necessary to consume a dose higher than the recommended by the doctors today. It can either be a daily dose of 10,000 IUs or a weekly dose of 60,000 IUs. Another option is an intramuscular injection of 600,000 IUs of vitamin D, which can be injected by a doctor or health expert until you reach the level considered good. So, are you curious to know how your vitamin D levels are? Talk to your doctor and ask for the test to start getting all the benefits of this powerful hormone. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, subscribe to the channel.